What's up everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. Hope you're having a good day, and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Alright, so it was recently discovered that assets related to Larvitar photobombing the player were added into the game. This could be a strong indication that a Larvitar Community Day Classic is just around the corner, possibly even for January 2023. I'm going to be talking about all of this in today's video, so let's roll the intro and get right into it. Okay, let's talk about this. So, Larvitar is one of those Pokemon that had a community day quite some time ago. A lot of current Pokemon Go players started playing the game way after that community day happened. These players felt like they missed out on what is widely considered one of the best community days Pokemon Go ever had. Well, it looks like we might be seeing it return really soon here. With the introduction of Community Day Classics, Niantic created an avenue for newer players to experience some of the community days that they might have missed out on. This also allows veteran players to re-experience those community days once again, with newer mechanics and systems that weren't around back then. This includes the $1 special research ticket, Candy XL, and of course, getting extra spawns through photobombing. We've already had some popular community days make a return in this way, such as Dratini, Bulbasaur, and Mudkip. However, there are some community day classics that players have been hoping for, and Larvitar was definitely one of them. Fortunately, it looks like these hopes will become a reality. Earlier this year, we saw the same assets get added for Dratini, and just about a month later, we got the announcement of Dratini Community Day Classic. My prediction is that Larvitar Community Day Classic will get announced really soon, and it will be for the month of January 2023. We still don't have any information regarding what the regular Community Day is going to be for this month, but at the very least, we will likely be doubling up with both a Community Day and a Community Day Classic. So what implications does this have for the game? What does it mean for Larvitar Community Day making its return? Well, unfortunately, SmackDown Tyranitar has fallen out of the raid meta quite some time ago. This Community Day Classic won't have the same impact that it had back when we first had Larvitar Community Day. However, since Tyranitar is still a reliable Pokemon in a variety of different situations, it is still worth the effort of collecting as many of them as you can. Don't forget, Tyranitar does have a Mega Evolution that will eventually be added into the game. It is sure to become one of the best, if not the best Rock-type raid attacker when it comes. You will certainly want a 100% IV Tyranitar that is maxed out before then. Also keep in mind that this is all speculation. We don't have an official announcement of a Larvitar Community Day Classic, so take everything that I talked about with a huge grain of salt. There is a chance that this data mined asset is related to a completely unrelated event. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Leave your thoughts down below what you think about all of this. Would you be excited for a Larvitar Community Day Classic? Let me know in the comments and let's have a great discussion. And if you ended up enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then be sure to check out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way, like with remote raids, then do consider becoming a patron on my Patreon. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.